All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Facts and Stats. This is now episode 101. Thank y'all for all the support across all different platforms uh, at Fact and Stats underscore everywhere. We have a lot of good different topics to talk about today: on-ball defenders, playoff performers, and things of that nature. I have two of the co-hosts with me up here right now, and Heavenson and J. Will. What's going on with y'all?
I'm gonna tell you.
Man, we're gonna see briefly. I just wanna say heaven sent. We're gonna see if you get your you get your little victory lap when it comes to the defense thing that you had debated, because we had a debate that she thought that the Wolves should have been at one for the best projected playoff defense. So we'll see if that be the case today. But she might get a little victory lap though. We'll see.
Before Heavenson respond back to that, if you are here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, check out Fact and Stats on all platforms at Fact and Stats underscore. I host a daily sports show via Twitter and Playback. So make sure I tap into that. I also do make and sell my own apparel. And the website is at Fact and Stats underscore, and that will be in the caption for you on YouTube. So again, thank y'all for that. I want to go ahead and pass it to Heavenson, and we're gonna go ahead and get started today.
Thank you, All right, so there you go. So eloquently. Um,
You
I
sound a
was
little
saying
low.
your mic, you having some connection
you
issues.
better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first topic we're going to talk about is the top three defensive teams in the East and the West. We can start with the West because I would really love to hear what J. Will thinks is the best defensive teams in the West. In order, go ahead.
Minnesota, Denver at 2, and then at 3. I think OKC have better perimeter defenders, but Anthony Davis as an interior presence is hard. I would have to say the third spot is interesting.
Isn't it? Isn't.
It is. I'll go Lakers. I think I'll go Lakers for 3.
You agree with that, Wes?
Nah. Let me look at the teams. We in the Western Conference, right?
Western Conference.
All right. I go mini 1, perimeter defense. Strictly perimeter, like nothing else.
No, we do overall defense. We projecting top 3 defenses in the East Conference.
All right, so yeah, I go mini translating to the offs. 1, 2, I'll go LA, but 3, I'll go Denver.
Which you like?
Yeah.
The Clippers?
Oh, the Lakers. Lakers, my apologies.
Okay.
Lakers.
All right. What about you, Ev? No. What about you, Byron?
I go. We doing West, just West, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Or both, just the West.
Just the
Give
West.
give me mini. Give me. Shit, it might be the same as West. I ain't gonna lie. Mini, Lakers. You said Denver for the third one, West?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I went Denver.
Yeah, that's my top 3 too.
The top three Western Conference teams headed to the playoff defensively.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, translate.
Who you think will translate? Who you think will have the top 3 best defenses in the offs in the West?
Yeah, I have the same exact 3, to be honest.
Same order?
Mini 1. I really want to go Lakers 2, to be honest.
Okay, so you in the same order. So I want to ask y'all briefly, like, why do y'all think the Lakers will have a better defense than Denver?
Oh, that was an art. Oh, my fault. No. I would think Denver have a better defense than Lakers.
Yeah, that's what I had them at too. So Wes, I guess you got the argument. What is that argument?
Nah, I would swap it. Lakers would be third.
For the Lakers having a better defense than Denver, I mean, I guess I was just assuming health. If Vando is healthy, I
Mm-hmm.
see a world where they can really clamp shit. Like, and I don't fuck with them. Like, trust, I do not like the Lakers. Do not have me mistaken. But
Glad you on wax,
If
brother.
Vando is
Glad you on
there,
wax.
you got Vando, you got Cam Reddish on ball and what they can create from a POA standpoint. And you still got Anthony Davis cleaning shit up in the back end. You got Bron as a Roma. Like, I think, so assuming health, let me put that caveat. I'll add the caveat of assuming health, I got the Lakers at 2.
More holes in their defense than Denver? Because Cam and Vando can't be on the court at the same time.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying as long as they have one of them on the court, which I think that one, I'm leaning more Vando. But to start the game, like I think if they had a fully healthy roster tomorrow and the playoffs started tomorrow, I think their starting lineup would be D'Lo, Vando, Reeves, Bron, and AD. And I think, granted, D'Lo, Reeves still weak links, but Vando's POA, we've seen it in several situations. Like personally, I can speak to the Pels. Herb Jones, when you think of the starters, you think of one really, really great defender. You don't think of another, like, who else do you think is a good defender on their starting unit? And yet they have a top 10 defense in the league because of how, I think, otherworldly he is. I think because of his prowess. So if I'm taking Vando, I put him with AD. Being able to pair those two defensively in the offs, along with Bron as a Roman, I think that moves me. Now, I'm not mad at anybody who says Denver because I think they probably would be on a better string as a unit. And they, the trust within their unit, and I don't think they have as many weak links on their unit as the Lakers do. But I'm just that rim protection and the POA. I'm just kind of hang my hat on that.
You muted, J. Will. You muted.
Okay, I kind of agree. I kind of see where you're coming from on that. I just think, the bench defense for the Denver, like when they have to go units without Jokic, the defense still gonna be good. Still gonna be good with Jokic. It's never gonna fall. Once AD go to the bench, that defense can't stay consistent. It's only great when he's on the court. This team can do both. So I think that's kind of like where I was confused for the most part. But you're looking at the peak, you're looking at the ceiling that they can reach. That's cool. We can go to the heaven. Do you got the same order or what is your order?
No, I have the same one. I have Denver having a better defense than the Lakers.
Okay.
I think the only argument I would give the Lakers over Denver is you got to factor in how important offense means for defense in the playoffs. Like if you converting enough offensively, obviously now the team gotta come back and play a set defense. So with the Lakers improving offensively this year and taking a step back defensively, I think that can aid them defensively in a playoff setting, in a playoff matchup. So that would be my only argument. But obviously until I see Ham do what he's supposed to do from a rotation standpoint, I still put Denver over the Lakers though.
All right. Kiana, top 3 in the West based on just defense projection. Who would you go with?
Just again, the length of the run doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, y'all. I didn't hear anything anybody said before. I just hopped on. For I guess number 1, I would say, can I do like a tie between Denver and the Wolves?
We need a 1, 2, 3 key. You don't even get down like that. Come on now.
I guess I would say Timberwolves, and
Okay.
then I would say Denver.
Mhm.
Look at. Hold on. Let me
She
look
don't
at.
want to say that team, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
No, let me look at. I'm just trying to think of the teams that I could even pick from. Ooh. Well, half these teams don't play defense, honey. I guess I have to put the Lakers. That's awful. But I
Damn,
guess
she said, I guess. That's tough.
Lord,
You say that's awful, man. Okay.
that is tragic. But yeah.
Oh man. Tez, what's your three, brother? You got the same three. You got Lakers at 2, or Denver at 3, or Denver 2, Lakers 2. What you doing?
Good question. Good question. It's kind of tricky in a way because I
You
think,
got Minnesota at 1 though, right?
yeah, I'm gonna
All
go mini at 1. I think when they're locked in, I think that's a hard defense to try to get going on.
I
Two,
mentioned OKC for 3. I did.
okay. Mini 1 for sure, and I think it's hard. Cause I think if the Lakers is locked in, bro, that defense can be serious, bro. I think the Lakers' problems are rotations, rotating on the fly because of the type of scheme that they play. They play more so. It's not really on ball. It's more so gap, play the passing lanes. Try to get deflections and things like that. That's primary what they scheme majority of the time is.
Yeah.
So I think if the rotations and things on the fly, if they can play fast and be aware, I think they could get slotted at 2. It's plus with a Vando comeback. Yeah, I think they can get slotted at 2 for me, and I go Denver 3. Cause me personally, I think the Denver thing. I think they do play defense, but for the most part, and this could just be my opinion. For the most part, with Denver, I think people just don't hit enough shots enough. I don't really think it's so much of the defense. I think just when teams play Denver, the shots that normally go in don't go in, and I think that's more so to me what it is as far as the Denver thing. So I'm gonna
Man, that
go.
boy swipe a bucket hat would have fell smooth off if he was
So
in
I'm
here. I ain't
I'm a,
gonna hold you.
I'm gonna go Minnesota 1 for sure because I think when they locked in, they're very good.
Okay.
Tough.
I'm gonna go Lakers 2, and I'm gonna go Denver 3.
All right. So go ahead. Have said put that down. Wherever you putting that at, we got the order is Denver, Lakers. I mean, no, Denver, no, Minnesota, Denver, Lakers. So let's go to the East.
Yeah. So since you're talking, Jay Wills, give me your East.
Ooh, Boston 1. Fully healthy Knicks 2. And then Heat 3.
Ev.
Uh, Boston 1 for me. Miami at 2, and then 3. He got a point with the fully healthy. I'm gonna have to go fully healthy Knicks at 3. I'm gonna verse them 2 and 3. I wouldn't say Cleveland, but I think with the healthy OG and potentially Mitchell Robinson, that can bolster their defense a little bit more because they'll actually have a good on-ball defender. I'm not saying Okoro hasn't been okay or solid, but I'll lean New York over Cleveland. So I'll
Shout
go.
out
Yeah,
to
I'll go.
shout out to Orlando too, by the way.
What about you? What about US?
For the East, I mean, you know me, I gotta pull up the teams. Um, hmm, I'm gonna go Knicks 1. I'll go.
Them Knickerbockers getting a slide at 1. Okay.
Man, you gotta respect New York, man. Shout out, Big New York.
Facts and stats don't fuck with the Knicks talk, man. That's
I'll
why
go Knicks 1. I'll go playoff defense, Boston 2. And third, I'm probably going to go Miami. Yeah.
Okay.
Byron.
Boston won. I mean, Boston won. Miami or New York? No, I think Miami can lock into it. Nah, give me Miami 2. And Tree. Spice this whole up, man. Give me the Bucks.
Man, what? Man,
I am not writing down the Bucks.
Man, you know he going to rock with Giannis regardless.
Y'all heard what I say, bro. Y'all heard
He
what
going
I
to stick beside him.
Y'all heard what I say, bro. Y'all heard,
not
bro.
writing
It's
down
gonna
the Bucks.
translate. It's translating. It's translating. It's translating to the offs. Y'all heard it here first, bro.
Nah.
It's translating to the offs, bro. Y'all heard it here.
I am not writing down the Bucks. Tez.
All right. So let me go ahead and just let me redo my
spam,
West.
Spam code emoji.
let me redo my West pick. Then she ain't writing down the Bucks. Nah, if we gonna take down, if
hey,
you
send
ain't
that
writing
nigga
down the
snowflakes,
Bucks,
man.
then
Send
I'm gonna
us some
do.
snowflakes.
I'm gonna
Here we
redo.
go.
I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna redo. I'm gonna redo my West if she ain't putting down the Bucks. For sure.
We ain't gotta lie. We know who Minnesota is, and we know why. Tez.
It ain't the funny little nigga.
We gonna lie.
She is so funny, bro.
We gonna lie. Gotcha.
Please watch back. Please watch.
But I'm a spice it up too, man. I'm going Miami 1.
Okay.
I'm going Miami 1, bro. I've seen it too many times. I gotta give the credit, bro.
All right, put the white boys on the court at once. Go ahead.
Look, y'all got Kiana looking over.
Hey, man.
Kiana then looked over. She was working. She say, "Hold the hell up."
I seen it too many times, bro.
Nah, you putting them. They got white boys on the court. They can't defend though, Ted.
Bro, Spo gonna have.
And y'all gotta stop with that narrative, bro.
Hey, man, that's a real narrative.
Ready, man. Spo get them boys.
Bro, they are light, bro. They play
bro.
for Spo. They are light skinned, brother. They play for Spo. You gotta relax.
Sure.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, who 2 and 3, bro?
As far as translate,
Man,
he'll
have L playing good defense.
2. I'm gonna go Boston. I'm gonna go them Boston boys for sure. 2 Boston. 3 fully loaded Knicks.
All right.
Okay.
For the most part, we all got the same 3 teams.
Not Byron.
I said for the most part. I don't know.
I have to let him know that though.
Kiana.
For sure.
Who you got in the East? Top 3 teams. Boston 1. Okay.
No, I was it Tez that said Miami could be 1.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's too much of a hot take. Defensively, they've been like good recently. They just can't score. So I don't see why the defense wouldn't translate to the playoffs, to be honest. And if they have a chance of like trying to do anything, that's what they're gonna need to kind of focus on. So I could see Miami being 1. I could also see the Celtics being 1. If I had to pick, I'm obviously going to be a homer, so I'm going to put the Celtics at 1. I would put Miami at 2, and then I would put the Knicks at 3. So yeah, on the same team that everybody else is saying.
Okay. How many Miamis we got at 2?
Miami at 2. We got.
And then Byron.
Hey, look, I got a quick question though. What's the thought process behind the Knicks, especially with them getting Mitch Rob back? What's the thought process with them being 3rd behind the team? Like, because I get the team defense thing, Like I get it. I get Spo is, he him. That said though, when we go look at how they're made, like their makeup, the Heat, and then also incorporating the fact that Tyler Hero is gonna be back. Y'all don't think that'll like cause a drop off? They're adding someone to their playoff roster that's gonna take down their defensive, I would say, floor. Maybe you say ceiling. Nah, Bam will keep the floor up, but the ceiling will change. And
especially
then
if Jokic getting minutes too.
right,
But
but then you
yeah.
go ahead.
No, finish before I cut you off.
And then you got like with the Knicks, they're adding somebody who I think could not only steady their floor, but still take their ceiling up a notch as well with Robinson. And then everybody else, for the most part, I think like OG will be there, Josh Hart, even Chinzo. Like
Hardenstein
Brunson's
good.
not a slouch. Who are you saying?
Hardenstein good.
Hardenstein, yeah. And like I think, regardless of if Mitch Rob is on the court or if Hartenstein's on the court, they're not really losing anything defensively. Like they're both so solid that it keeps the unit together. So, and Tibbs is Tibbs. Like shout out to Spoelstra, but
Even
Yeah,
Kevin Love got to play in that series too.
I mean, I think that I understand Tyler's coming back. This is insane that y'all have me doing this right now. But I understand Tyler's
Got
coming
to.
back. But like, look at who they're playing now, and they still have a pretty good defense. Like they're like, it's not like Josh is, even though he hasn't really been that good defensively, but it's not like Josh is coming back. Like they're replacing, what's his name, Jovic with Tyler. Okay, they both can't defend. It's a wash. Like a lot of the people that are coming back,
No, I think Jokic and Hero might start together.
Hit my dog Jovic. Respect him.
Okay, well, neither one of them can play defense, so it's not like, yeah. And but I'm saying
That ain't true about
fine
Jovic.
right now.
He's all right. He's not a negative defender.
Yeah, he's gotten a little bit better, but I mean, it's not anything that is like, oh my god, he's playing defense. Like, it's cool, it's cute.
Oh, he a
But
prop.
the defense
So
is still
sad.
good right now. So I mean, I understand the whole like Tyler comes and it gives them somebody to pick on. But I mean, the people that they have right now, if you're a good enough player, you pick on them already.
Yeah, Tyler would be replacing Patty Mills. So there's that on that.
So and I
It's
also
upgrade
think,
for that.
I'll let you go. Let me tell you the last thing. I also think that it all will be like close. Like I don't think like it may be like a point or like 0.5 difference between the two. So like you can say 1, 2, or 3, but if the difference between 1 and 3 is like half a point, they all pretty much have the same rank defense.
Key, do you feel like Jovic on the same like tier or level of like same level defender as like a Sam Hauser? I feel like Sam is just clearly better.
You're not gonna disrespect Sam.
No, that's a genuine question. Like
At all.
it's a genuine question because I think
we disrespect Sam.
no. Also, so you feel like he clearly better than Jovic?
Yes.
Oh damn! See, because I was gonna make the argument that 11-10 just saying he's just like a neutral. Like Jovic is a neutral.
I think Sam better than Jovic too.
No, he could be better, but I think they both would just like scale out as both neutrals defensively. Like neither one of them a plus, neither one of them a liability. They both just neutrals, is what I'm getting at. Even whilst you can acknowledge Sam Hauser being better, neither one of them just like this extra plus. Neither one of them I don't think is a liability. I think that's kind of what 11-10 was getting at. But I could be wrong. If y'all feel like Sam above neutral and he above average and he like a plus defender,
I mean, like, so it's above neutral is automatically just plus.
More often time than not, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. If you're saying that there's no like level between neutral and plus, I don't think he's a plus. I think there's a little crevice, and that's where Sam would lie. And I think below that would be Jovic.
Okay.
Like where I think like if you watch the Miami games, like if he's on an island by himself, like they're selling out to send him help. And
that's not necessarily true.
You don't think so, Lemon? And then y'all are just like giving up wide open corner threes?
No, that's mainly a Jaime issue. Jaime overhelps a lot. But Jovic, he's actually a pretty good one-on-one defender. He defends well in space.
Okay.
with Bam and Jovic, they have a 104.7 defensive rating together. So they work. They play really well together. Jovic is he's not awful. He's solid. He's good enough. He knows where to. I think he's for him. It's been developing on the defense side, like one-on-one defense. He's pretty all right. Um, Garland. A lot of like guys like to try to take him one-on-one, and he holds his own. So it's not like he's a really big liability on the court. So he's fine. I wouldn't say he's amazing or world beater or anything, but he holds his own.
Okay. So since that's it for the East and the West, I would like to combine it, and you guys can tell me the top three best
Your three?
teams in the playoffs. Huh?
You give your three?
My three would be Boston, Miami, and then the Knicks.
11-10, your three would be what? $11-10?
Oh, my fault. I didn't hear you call me. This one is hard, man. I think the East have a lot of like really good defensive teams, so I feel like I don't know, anybody could be, top three. Like the Cavs could be in it, the Magic could be in it, the Heat, obviously the Knicks, Boston as well. So I wouldn't be mad at anybody's top three, but if I have to pick everybody healthy, I think Knicks will be one. I think you can't deny like how whenever OG plays, like their defensive rating is ridiculous. So I think that healthy aside and everything like that, I think they would be one. And they were a great defensive team last year too in the playoffs. So I will go Knicks one. This is where I don't know. I feel like Knicks is clear cut one to be, but I don't know anything else. Like I like the Magic. They got POA with Suggs, and you got Isaac coming off the bench. They've been a great defensive team. You could put the Magic in there. I don't know. That could be only one round thing, but I think they have the opportunity to be a good defensive team in the playoffs too. Boston's been consistent all year, defensively top three, consistently I believe all year. So you could go Boston. The Heat, we've been great postseason team in terms of Bam being able to play whatever coverage you need, and in the zone we play also that helps a lot too. So I'm gonna go Knicks one. I'm gonna go. Damn, bro.
Certified ball no right there, 11-10, man.
It's hard too because the Cavs too, man. They've been great defensively too. Like Dean Wade, Okoro, Strus has been great. Mobley's back. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I guess I have to go with like who I think goes farther, who have more rounds to play. It's the only way you can differentiate it. But I'll go Knicks one. I'll go. Oh man, I'll go Boston two, and I think I'll go Heat three. I think that's what I'll do.
That's 11-10, y'all. She like to show a lot of love to a lot of people that do great things.
Yeah, because y'all don't do it, bro. I gotta do it.
That's why she's struggling right now, everybody.
She got the same list as me, bro. Like
she'll be okay.
She got the same list as me. She on the right side of history.
So since we've done the East and the West, I would like to combine and let's do top three best defenses in the playoffs, point blank period.
I also want to give a shout out to the Pels, bro. Nobody gave no Pels no love for the West side of things, but shout out to the Pels. Shout out Herb.
Nah, I shouted him out.
Oh, for real? My fault.
Yeah.
Hollywood, I gotta show y'all love. Come on now.
What do you think, J-Will? I can start with you. Who do you have at one?
Oh man. Minnie.
I'm sorry, what?
I gotta say it, bro. I gotta say it. I just gotta say it. You got me, bro. You got me beat.
Forever.
You got me beat, man. Minnie, Boston, Knicks.
Is this combining both conferences?
Yeah.
Okay. Top three.
Okay.
Tez, you wouldn't believe in the beginning of the season. I was telling them Minnesota's going to have the best defense, and they would not believe me at all. I was like, they have no weakness in their position. Like they have like one player that's going to be a
They
problem.
don't. Yeah, we already knew it. They don't.
But they didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. They didn't care. They didn't care.
Hey, heaven sent. They'll ride with us one day, man. They'll ride with us one day.
Ev, what about you, Ev?
Mini for me at 1. We'll go Boston at 2, and then at 3, I'm gonna go Denver.
What about you, Ted?
Haven't seen you on the water again.
Oh, sorry. What about you, Wes?
Top playoff defenses, I'll say Mini, New York, and Boston.
Hold up. This is crazy. 3 minis. This is crazy.
Say, bro, they was gonna be top 3, bro. They just coming in at 1 right now.
Bro.
Hey, y'all
They, like, nah,
y'all can chill out victory lap later, bro. Let's finish this real quick,
even last year they were really good defensively. They just didn't have a consistent offense. And
This shit blowing the shit out of me.
who bobbing to Ari Lennox, man? I hear that Ari in the background, man. Go ahead, Evanson.
Who you got, Tez? Top 3. You can just do one. Don't even matter. Go ahead. Top 3.
Top 3. Them mini guys 1. This is tough. Combining. Damn. Oh, my bad. This is tough. I ain't gonna lie. This is tough. I'm gonna go mini 1. I gotta stay consistent. I gotta go Heat 2. I think I go Heat 2. As far as translating in that specific standpoint, I'm gonna go mini 1, Heat 2. These two.
Hard. Come on. That ain't hard. Go get it out, my brother.
Bro, I'm gonna go Denver.
Yeah, hurt it so he can't put his team at 3.
I'm gonna go Denver, bro.
What about you, Byron? Who you got?
We doing overall? Hello? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we do
East and West.
Yeah, overall. Give me mini 1. Give me mini 1. Goddamn Heat, boy. Nah, give me mini 1, Boston 2, and then Denver 3.
What about you, Kiana? And then 11 to you after Kiana.
I'm just gonna go with the top 3 that I picked. So, mini 1, Boston 2, and I'll do Miami 3, just because of the conference that they're in. So that's my top 3.
Okay. What about you, 11-10?
I'm gonna go Knicks 1. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go mini 2, and then I'm gonna go Denver 3. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's my pick.
I'll figure it out. Minnesota 1. I don't think it's a conversation why they're 1. Minnesota 1. I'm gonna put Boston 2, and then for 3, I'll do Denver 3. I just want to stress how like I was right from the beginning of the season about Minnesota, and it's okay if y'all don't really be plugged into Minnesota like you.
Just like Ant in USA basketball, right? When he was telling his teammates that they were gonna be top 3, he told them Indiana was gonna be in the play-in, all that. Like you, same way, right?
Yes, we always right. All I know,
Oh man.
Matt never lied to me. When he told me he gonna get better, he came in the next season and got better. I want y'all to know that. Um, but we're gonna move on to the next topic. J-Will, you there, J-Will? Which what we're gonna do is we're putting the best on-ball defenders in a tier. So I'm gonna share my screen. We have a pool of the on-ball defenders. And what we're gonna do is we are going to just put them in 2 tiers. Hold on.
If you are still watching this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend about everything about facts and stats. And we do host daily shows Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Ooh, I can't even see that.
Y'all can see?
I'm pretty sure they can.
Yeah,
What's up with your eyes, or is your laptop just far away?
Yeah, I'm like, why you can't see?
My glasses broke.
Oh,
All right.
Well, this
So-
is
Yes.
how long is the episode? This is a lot of names.
we not gonna put a bunch of these people because I don't know.
This is absurd.
You know,
I told
Jay
him what
Will
to
is
do,
the
bruh.
ultimate overachiever. You know, so
All I
I'll be
know.
making dinner on here if we are still going through all these names.
Nah. We're gonna
No.
we're gonna run through quick.
God dang.
Pretty simple. So we're gonna start with just Boston because we're in the East. So Kiana, just give me, based off what you see, White, Drew, Brown, and JT. Where would you put them? And this is basically when they're on the ball. Strictly when they're
Can I
on the
have-
ball, their
But I
ability
need
to stop someone.
Okay, what's the definitions? What is
Clamp
clamp?
is they completely, more often than not, will shut that guy down more than that guy score. Stout is just like he's a really good, really great defender. Sometimes he's gonna get scored on. Stout defender, yeah.
Okay.
He's somewhere between where it's like a 50-50 ballpark where he really like slows his man down, but his man probably still scores.
Okay.
You want to give an example?
It's just 2 tiers.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Be in a tier 1.
I think all 4 of your players on your team will probably be in one of these tiers.
I couldn't hear. What'd you say, Heavenson?
I was asking him if he wants to give an example for tier 1 and an example for tier 2, so we know the baseline. Like to me, an example for tier 1 would be GP like J-Mac. But that's me. That's tier 1. That's me.
Of course.
Way to go to Minnie first. But go ahead, Key.
Yeah.
Your 4 players.
Okay. This is okay. For on ball, JB this year would be clamps, of course. He's had a great year. It's been phenomenal. JT. So does like volume matter?
No, just strictly ability. Because when they get to the offs, it's what you can depend on.
Okay. Yeah, JB should make all defensive team, but he's not because Drew and Derek are gonna make it, and we are not gonna get 3 people. But
that's crazy too, because Drew don't deserve it over him. But
he
I
doesn't.
chill.
It's the name, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm really torn on this.
Come on, Key.
I know because like there are times where they look fabulous, and then there are times where they just get cooked.
That was gonna be a question because
like there are some games where it's lockdown clamps, and then there are some games where Drew is like, what's the little meme? Like, you know, when you just like, you know. So I don't know. But if you're saying it doesn't matter about like volume and if they can just do it, period, then all of them will be in clamps for me personally. But that just makes it a little easy, I think. But it's just my opinion.
Putting all of them in clamps.
Yeah.
Everybody agree?
No, they don't.
Derek White stout for me.
You said what?
D White go to stout for me. I'm cool with the other three being the clamps, but not Derek White. But anybody else want to get in on this?
I can see the Derek White.
No, I'm with you on that too, Joe.
I can see the Derek White. I'm not mad at that.
I agree with Jay Will. I don't want to, because I'm good at this, ruining the conversation, but this team just better win. That's it. I mean, this is insane.
All right, we ain't going to the day, man.
They got 4 clamps. That's, oh my God.
Okay, so we on Byron. Let me go to Byron next. So Giannis and Brook, where will you slide them at? On ball, post. It just basically I go post with these guys for the most part. Giannis, you can kind of say somewhat perimeter, but where would you put these guys? Or would you not put them on here at all?
Nah. I think they both deserving of being in stout. I think Brook actually got more of a case for clamp. Just like his level of like rim protecting and like on the post, he got a better case for being on clamps than Giannis. But I'd put both of them on stout.
We putting both of them in stout. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Jay, will you muted?
Get in here real quick. Do you think Brooks can go in tier 2, or you think he shouldn't be in here at all?
Lopez?
Nah. I was saying if you
in tier 2,
if you had to pick between either one of them, like I would say Brook, but I would vote for Brook to be in tier 2. I was saying Brook have more of a case to be in clamps over Giannis on ball, but no. If I'm voting just straight up, it's about they both in tier 2 for me.
yeah, I would say tier 2.
Okay. All right. So put Brook down. Put Giannis and Brook down. Wes, take the Okoro, Mobley, and Allen for me.
I think Mobley and Allen can be in tier 2.
All right.
I ain't gonna hold you. Okoro.
I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all supposed to put Strus in this list. I ain't gonna lie.
So don't slide Okoro?
He been really
I wouldn't say don't slot him. I was gonna say like I ain't gonna hold you. I think he might be tier 2 as well. I think my thing with Mobley and Allen, I think they're best served as help defenders anyway. To be honest,
but Mobley can be on ball. He's really good on ball.
And Allen,
I agree. I'm saying
Allen
like
been doing it this year too.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what they're best at. That's why, like, I think as defenders overall, my point with that is I think they're tier 1 defenders overall. But for just specifically on ball, I guess I'm cool with tier 2. Although Mobley might deserve a tier 1 nod, especially with Drew. I'm gonna give Mobley a tier 1
Thank
nod.
you. Thank you, because that's what I was thinking too. Because like even though he be off ball, because that's how the team is. When he switches and he goes on the perimeter, like he holds his own really, really well.
All right,
bro. What is you talking about, bro? Bro, if y'all don't feel like Giannis, bro, we all know what Giannis' value is defensively, bro. It's Roman, is help defense.
I'll take the Knicks. I'm gonna go hard.
Where did you put Okoro?
He put a tier 2.
Okay. Y'all finished the Cavs?
Yeah, it's just 3 players.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all gotta put Strus on this list. I'm being so serious, like no joke. No joke, no funny.
If we had a tier 3, I would agree, but put him in tier 2.
He's been really good defensively this year. Like
you would have that same expectation to him in the offs when he got to play against players.
I mean, he did it in Miami.
What you think, Ev? He not there. Okay.
Just so you know, he got a defended field goal percentage of 41.9%. That's really
Okay.
damn good.
Okay.
He been clamping this year, so just want to shout him out.
Okay. I would say Hart, OG, and Stout. I would Mitch Rob also. Dante, don't put him. Erase him, and we can move on to the next team.
You don't think OG's at the top?
Nah. I think he's a stout defender. I don't think he's clamps.
I don't know where their names at, but I'll go. I don't know their names. I'll go Bam and Clamps, and I'll put Jimmy and Stout.
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry, you said to put Hart, OG, and Mitch Rob,
yeah,
all in Stout.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tez, take the Magic. Suggs and Paulo and Jonathan Isaac.
You know them not my guys, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Suggs is tier 1. Y'all doing that right now. I don't know what the hell we talking about. We doing that's no conversation. That is
man. Put
1.
Isaac in there too, right, Wes?
Could be.
Jonathan Isaac.
Damn show.
Oh, he no funny.
sure.
He might be at the top of this tier. I ain't gonna hold you. Jonathan Isaac is legit.
Nah, he like
on a
that.
per minute basis. I think he's the best defender in the NBA. Y'all, it may be some people may think I'm crazy. On a per minute
that ain't
basis,
a crazy.
what
Nah,
he
per
does-
minute that
Not at
ain't.
all. Not at all.
Nah,
AJ in the chat talking about some
nigga
holy
say
God.
What about Paulo? Are we putting Paulo on here or no?
Oh,
I would kill to have Jonathan Isaac, man.
Are we putting Paulo in tier 2 or no?
He that good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You say Paulo?
Yeah.
Nah, God bless.
Okay.
We still had the tier. We still had the tier 3 up there, maybe. But
yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
Okay.
Give me another team, bro. Not my guys, bro.
You can take everybody on. You can take everybody off the Pacers.
Pacers. I do Pacers.
Nah, ain't nobody to put down, bro.
No, Eric, you forgot the Denver Nuggets.
He said nobody.
You forgot the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, you put Jimmy. Yeah, I agree with. Hold on, Liberty. You agree with Jimmy going to tier 2 instead of tier 1?
This year, I feel like he's more tier 2, but maybe in the playoffs, that turns into tier 1.
That's what I'm saying.
For now, based off how he's played this year, I'd put him at tier 2. I think that's fair.
No, but I'm saying based off playoffs. This is based off playoffs.
So is this projection or is this what?
Yeah, I don't want to project. I just want to go with what.
You can use you can use the sample size of what you've seen, but you also could project also how great they are in the playoffs because you've seen it. But if y'all want to say you think Jimmy's gonna be a tier 2, I disagree. I don't think Jimmy's gonna be tier 2 in the playoffs.
Okay.
You said what?
You think Jimmy's gonna go? You think Jimmy's gonna go up? You said
on ball? Yes, I think on ball. Yes, I think he's gonna be very difficult to score.
I agree.
Okay, fine. Put Jimmy at 1. Put my dog Haywood up there too, bruh.
What about Kate? What he up there? What about Caleb and Hayward for you?
I'll put Haywood. At 2. I think. I feel like he won, but I think 2's fine. Caleb, nah.
All right.
I think for the teams that he's gonna play in the East, I just don't think.
Yeah.
With Brunson, he can't guard Brunson. Doesn't work. Brunson too strong. So if we're playing strong, forceful guards, Caleb is gonna struggle defensively. So I wouldn't put him. I wouldn't put him there.
Okay, take DeLon Wright. No, right? Take him off.
I'll put him at Stout, but I don't know if he plays or not.
Okay, but if he ain't gonna play, take him off. All right, so process. You got Melton, Tobias, Oubre, and Batum, and Embiid.
Embiid at the top, and then the rest, I don't fucking know, bro. Harris, you can absolutely wipe right off the list.
Okay.
Batum's not gonna make it. DeAnthony Melton might not play. And then I'd put Oubre at Stout. That's it. The rest of them I wouldn't put on there.
Okay. But if Melton plays, where would you put him?
Hold on, process. You really have Oubre Stout?
Nah, he shouldn't.
I think No, you watch him. You watch him as much as the Sixers fans do. I'm telling you, he really does play really good defense when what you're in your situation. What you're saying when he has to step up to the plate on ball, he plays really well. Better than Melton at times because he's a little bit taller and he's got the ability to do it. I think if you'll see come playoff times, he's the only one that I would put at stout. And
Okay.
that's it though. I don't even
Well,
think Melton. I don't even think Melton gets.
I don't know. Derek is in the chat.
yeah,
He's
he's saying
saying,
no. So I think I think that y'all got a bunch of containment defenders and we don't have that tier.
Yeah, but
So
Sim
Embiid
is
gets
a
a
great
slight and
point.
then everybody else don't. So let's just move on to the Bulls because we got to get to the West. So Caruso put him in tier 1. Then we can move on to the West because I'm pretty sure everybody gonna say the rest of the names in the East. Y'all not with. So let's get to the West.
Clear the hold up. Tell Heaven sent clear the board first before we
Y'all not hyping up DeJounte? Y'all talking about how he gonna lock up when he comes to the Lakers and shit.
All
Crazy.
right. Heaven sent take Denver.
They were
I
just
put
saying
I
he's gonna
put
be better
AG
than
already
D'Lo.
in clamps.
Oh, y'all think AG
Oh
clamps?
shit, I do.
Oh, that's
Oh wow, I think he's stout, but I mean I may be alone by that, but okay.
I think he can.
Okay, keep
Nah,
going.
he up there on the tier 2 list. I ain't gonna give him
That's what
that.
I'm saying.
You don't think he clamps? I think he clamps.
Nah, he ain't. KG, I'll say KG. KCP more of a clamp than AG.
I think both. But okay.
Who he be clamping?
I don't know why you pop
He be clamping?
MJ.
No, take him off because he would have been in tier 3, but you know, you can move on.
KCP, Braun. I'm putting stout.
Okay. And Watson.
Stout.
Okay. West, take OKC. You got Dort, J-Dub, Chet, and Kassan.
It's kind of hard.
Sheesh.
For these wing defenders in the West because like the best players in the world all play in the West.
Yeah.
And like that's the positions they be playing. So how
That's
the fuck
why
do
I
they stop
took
them?
into
Pipe
account
down
when I
with
ranked.
that.
That's what I took into
Jesus.
account though when I ranked the overall. That's why I picked the 2 East teams because just like it just
Yeah,
makes
so yeah, they
I
don't
did too,
really
same thing.
they not quote unquote clamping because like who can clamp KD and shit like. But okay.
OKC West.
But
Take SGA off here, have said he's not going on this list.
what? Be respectful, bro. Be respectful,
If
bro.
we would have had a tier 3, brother, you would have made it, bro.
Nah, this year he low key like bottom tier 2. Like this year he's been
On
really good defensive.
ball?
Yeah, nah, he's been a really solid defender because he's using his length better than he has in previous years, and I think just overall as a player he's gotten stronger. So he's really become a better defender. Like, it's not like the numbers aren't fake for him. But I'll move forward. For Dort, I would put Chet tier 1. Well, on ball, nah, I wouldn't put Chet tier 1. Damn. I think everybody's a tier 2 defender. J-Dub might have a case. But
I agree with that tier 2.
Yeah, I'm staying at tier 2.
Heaven said take J-Mac and Nikhil and Rudy. You can take Kyle off. But yeah, J-Mac and Nikhil and Rudy, where you putting them at?
You sure you want me to do this?
Yes. Oh, we can go to Tez. He's between you and Tez. What y'all want to do?
Tez, I got J Mac at 1.
Clamps.
I got
bro.
I got Nikhil at 1. I got Ant at 1. I got Rudy on ball. He be getting cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
Rudy tier 2. Rudy tier 2.
Yeah, Rudy tier 2. I ain't gonna go crazy.
Okay.
And I think that's it. I'm not gonna put Kyle. Like he kind of throws me.
So, y'all, you agree with that, Tez?
You got J Mac and Rudy, right?
Nah, Nikhil.
Oh, Nikhil, where is he? I don't even
He
see
in one for clamps. The fuck?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I ain't gonna lie, sis.
That nigga can't play D though, bro.
He do. He do. I ain't gonna lie, he do, bro. For the offs, I'm with her. I'm with her. Aunt J Mac Rudy. I'm with her. I'm with her.
Nas like he borderline one, but so I'm gonna put him at one. So
Who?
nah.
Oh,
Nah,
I
you're
thought she said
tripping, Heaven
Nas.
Sent. Did you say Nas Reed?
No, nah.
She said no. I thought she
Oh,
said
I was about
Nas
to
too,
say,
though.
what the hell?
Nikhil.
Bro, that's one of the wackiest. Man, y'all gotta stop saying
Who
that.
is
I'm
who
trying
is
to
Nah?
tell
Who is
y'all,
that?
bro.
Nikhil
Alexander
Alexander
Oh,
Walker.
nah, we're not giving him no
Call
nickname,
him,
bro. Why should we do
call him
that?
by his damn name. That
Yeah,
whack
just
ass
put Nikhil on
initial, bro.
there.
Bro,
Just
Nah.
put
that
Nikhil.
I ain't gonna hold
acronym,
you. He's one
Nah.
of
them
the best role
initials so
players in the
whack.
league. He
From
crazy
you,
because he deserved it.
But them
He
initials is
deserved that. He's
whack.
one of the best role players in the league. He deserved it.
Them
Man,
initials
watch
is,
you're
that,
not,
it's
man.
just his
you're not
initials
allowed to say that. You're
his
not
initials
allowed to
just
say that,
whack, bro.
Byron.
It's just whack, bro. I'm
I ain't
sorry.
gonna lie, it's crazy because I thought she said Nas, bro.
So did
Like, nah,
I.
oh yeah, we're gonna go nah. We're gonna nah, like nah,
This is
yeah,
crazy.
bro,
All
nah,
I'm
like
saying,
that.
no,
I
but
thought
hold
she
on.
said.
Listen.
I
All I'm
thought she
saying,
said
Yo,
Nas, bro.
listen, Byron. All I'm saying is that when I say play defense, I'll be like, nah, that shit crazy. So nah, there we go. So nah, like
yo,
he here one.
yo.
Ew. The explanation killed it. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You gotta throw that away. Real niggas don't even put a W in their nah, bro. They put an H. What are we talking about?
All right, Ev, give me the Clippers, bro. What you got?
Why are you going to Ev for the Clippers?
He told me they were great.
West is right there.
No,
Hey,
no,
that's what
no.
you put
I'm
it
not a
No,
Clipper
no, no.
fan, bro. You gonna stop
Ev told me what
misrepresenting
he
me
think
on this
about the Clippers,
platform.
bro. He got it, bro.
I'm
Go ahead, break it down for us,
pushing the
bro.
sticks
No, I
West.
did
I'm
not say the
pushing that
Clippers were
shit into
great.
the
Man,
sticks.
whatever, bro. What
And I
you
can't
got?
even see that screen. Hold on. Man, Russ Kawhi, PG, Zoo. I don't know why
On
Zoo's up
ball.
here. I'm not putting
Man,
him anywhere.
Let me zoom in for you.
I ain't gonna lie. It's only one answer for all these niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Don't gas it.
Bro, I just put Kawhi in clamps, bro.
Okay.
Man.
Chill.
Um, I mean, anybody else can speak to that, bro. I'm not judging man, Russ or PG.
I ain't gonna hold you. Man shouldn't be here, bro. He really shouldn't be here,
Okay,
bro.
take
He's
him
not a
off.
Yeah,
starter.
why is Zoo up here though? Why is Zoo up
On
here?
ball in the post, right?
Oh yeah, I
It's
see what you said though. But
I
still,
mean, yeah.
I'm not. This is the thing, right? With the post conversation that you talking about, J-Will, like nobody be really posting up like that. Like, but you trying to sneak these people in, like to be like, yeah, like clamps because they can do some post work, and nobody actually has post moves in the league anymore. So I don't know how hard it is to stop somebody in post.
I
I'm not
mean,
gonna lie.
against Jokic though, he holds his own against Jokic.
But that's because Joker has a thing for like
Europeans.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he be trying to help them out,
just
them
call
out.
him racist.
You ain't right for that, bro. You ain't right for that, bro.
So y'all
I
saying
mean,
the only reason he don't take them out back the way he take AD out back is because like
Hey, hold up. Look, okay,
I'm
take man
I'm
off the
trying to
list.
follow. I don't get it.
He wants
Take
his
Zoo,
fellow.
take man
He
and Zoo off
wants
the
his
list, but y'all
fellow.
gotta
Man,
put
race.
Russ and
He
PG. Where y'all
wants
putting
his
Russ and PG?
fellow people to like be successful in the league, right?
Where y'all putting Russ
So
and
he
PG?
just helps them out.
PG on ball, I will put him. He's an off ball defender at this point. Like
Yeah,
to be a really good
he like
defender, I don't think he's really good on ball anymore.
All right, take
As
him
for
off,
Russ,
take man off, and then Russ.
I could see Russ towards the bottom of tier 2. You know,
Bro,
All right.
I'm trying to tell y'all. There's only one answer for all of them.
Okay,
sorry.
let's move on.
Were you putting Russ on Paul George?
I said I'll put Russ at the bottom of tier 2.
Okay, we sneaking him in. Gotcha.
Sneaking.
And then who we got?
You snuck Kawhi and in him.
Hold on, they put Russ in the tier with who?
Tier 2.
With
Yeah.
the tier Derek White is in?
I said he's at the bottom of that tier. Y'all, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like D White is hard. He's super tough. He's super tough, and he at the top of that tier.
Let me go back
I
on
will
mute.
say this though.
It's okay, Wes. I'm going back on
You
mute.
ain't gotta go back on mute. Just tell somebody it's
I will
ridiculous,
say
like
this
you
though.
always
Listen.
do. Okay, just say this is ridiculous.
For D White
It's
to be
ridiculous.
in tier 2, and then to have niggas like and Nas great, bro. I take nothing away from him, but his per minute basis, bro, like I think it's pretty even if we compare Nikhil Alexander Walker. and
I think he should have been
D
in
White.
2.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
have put him in tier one.
I would have put
No, don't
Nikhil
Taz,
as I would have put
Taz.
Nikhil
Don't
as
stand
2.
with them. Don't stand with
Yeah,
them.
yeah. She
Don't
knows she
stand
should have
with
put him
them,
in
Taz.
2. She
Don't
was trying
stand
to be
with them.
nasty. Yeah, look, if we don't got enough votes for Russ to be at 2, he won't be on here. Only one person. We ain't got an agreement on everybody, so let's move on.
Oh, y'all not
Her.
fucking with Russ at 2? The only person who pushed back was Kiana.
Okay, everybody else, which Russ, Byron, and then Ev didn't even want to rank nobody.
Listen,
I'm
man.
good. I'm good with
Bro,
Russ
Ev
at
just
2.
lazy, bro.
Bro, that
That
nigga
don't
here so
count.
he don't dead here so he don't get fined, bro. Ain't gonna hold you. But nah, bro. Yeah, I mean, Russ and you can again. We always say all the time, bro. People can be in the same tier, but one just clearly better than others. So D White would be at the top of this tier, and Russ would be maybe closer to the middle or the bottom. So it ain't too crazy.
All right. Can you go back to the top? All right. Take all them guys off and just put Herb at clamps.
Oh, I thought you said Don be clamping shit up.
Oh, Zion. Ingram.
Who?
Why was Trey even on here?
I don't know, man.
God
J
bless.
Will, tell me about your sons. J Will.
I think he got a call or something.
Oh, you got a call. So we can circle back to the Suns.
Yeah, let's circle back.
Why are the Kings here? Davion.
Hold on. Yeah, I was about to
Who's
say
up
respect
there?
Davion.
Yeah,
Respect
let's.
And
Keon Ellis,
Keon
bro.
Ellis. And
Respect
Keon
Keon.
Ellis. Yeah, both of them defend. Davion and Keon.
Where do you put Keon?
I would put both of them tier 2. I think Davion.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Davion
I
be
would just
clamping
put
shit
both
up
of them
though.
tier 2.
You
I
think
know.
so?
I was about to say, I think Davion would have a case for tier 1, but I don't know, man. I think it's
here and there.
it's tough because but again, the only person
think
who
you
I've
have
ever
to-
really seen bust his ass is Curry. I've seen Curry truly bust his ass.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you have to rate. This is gonna sound it's gonna sound nasty. I think you have to rate the Western defenders on a curve because they just have to play better competition.
Oh, that's why you put Nikhil Alexander Walker in tier 1. Okay, and Kawhi because Kawhi don't deserve to be tier 1.
Okay, we're doing a lot. I did not even say to put Kawhi there. Somebody else said it. See what I mean?
Oh, okay.
See how you putting that shit on me?
I thought you were the ringleader. My apologies.
That shit crazy. But nah, you don't think
Tumani Kamara?
You don't think maybe you need to grade them on a curve because of that?
I could hear a case for that, but no. Me personally, no.
Who we on?
The Kings. So
Mitchell.
you said put
nobody on the Kings. Y'all just put Davion on 2, right?
Davion and Keon Ellis.
Oh.
Bro, chill on Keon, bro. He like that.
Okay, where we at now?
The Suns.
Take everybody off and just put KD.
They will be on the form, bro. He be on the
Take
form.
everybody off and just put KD at 2, and that's it.
Oh, we
That's a
people
fact,
in. That shit crazy.
11
Ain't no sneak.
Sneaking people in. That shit is insane.
Nah, that ain't no sneak.
Sneaking people in is insane.
Is that Draymond? Is that the best defender in the world?
All right. Then we got
PJ who? Oh, PJ Washington.
Hold on. You made a list and you included Wiggs, Kuminga, and GP2, but no Draymond, bro. I know that Green. Green is
it was
not.
up there.
I
don't know what happened.
Stop. I'm about to cut my camera back on.
That's,
I know that
that's
Green
Josh
is not
Green.
Josh Green. I know it's not
God
Josh Green
bless.
instead of Draymond.
Bro, I had Draymond on there. I don't know what happened.
Nah, bro, you bogus.
Ev, take the mouse, bro. Who you got? You think none of them should be on here and move on?
Man, sitting up in his bed, bro.
I'm not in bed, bro. I gotta have my camera off so I can see the screen better, bro. That's what the real issue is. So I can be lean closer. None of them is clamps. I'll say that. And I think I would lean PJ as stout right now. Yeah, I think I would leave PJ or Josh as stout. I wouldn't put DJJ anywhere. As far as on ball, I think I would lean PJ and Stout and go with that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
my vote would be none of them get slotted. I think they like two tier 3 defenders. But I can understand why
Okay, that's
PJ
fair.
probably would get a
I think
nod.
PJ could do it if anything.
Byron, you want to give us the Lakers? Byron and Tez?
Vando. I mean,
I can do the Lakers.
No, you
no the
can't.
hell, no the hell you
No,
can't.
you can't, bro.
Vando. Damn. No, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all got Ant on here. Give me Vando. Kiss my ass. I don't know what y'all think y'all gonna do.
What?
Yeah,
Bro, why you, bro? Why you be, bro? Why you be chatting about dude? Why you be chatting about dude like that's a bad thing,
look
bro?
here,
I don't like
Tez,
that,
brother.
bro.
Look here,
I don't
Tez,
like
brother.
that, bro.
If Ant on here and
Why y'all
Quiet in
acting
the
like
year,
Ant don't lock shit
and the
down?
year of our Lord 2024, Quiet on here, yeah, Vando on this hoe.
Oh,
Vando
I
on
didn't.
clown.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you ain't
Vando on clown.
you
why
ain't
do
hear
you
me
say
for the
that thing
Clippers,
about
bro.
Ant?
I think it was only one.
Bro, if
bro.
it ain't the last minute of a game and he ain't on national TV, bro, yeah,
But-
God bless, bro.
No,
Man, that nigga ain't on. Nigga ain't, man. He is a real nigga defender,
but
bro. He
Jay
just
Will-
when it comes down to the last minute of the game,
But
he
Jay
feel
Will said
challenged.
But Jay Will said that's what this is, though.
Bro,
What?
no, man,
What?
Ant ain't clamping shit up unless it's
Yeah,
the last few minutes of a tight
because
game, bro.
playoffs. No, but in the regular season, Byron. But in the playoffs,
Every
he's gonna play
playoff
like
game gonna
that
come down to the
more.
wire. Y'all got to get
No,
that
but
fake
he's
narrative
gonna
out
play
y'all
more.
head,
But
bro.
he's gonna
Niggas
play.
get
So
smacked in the playoffs too.
yeah, I know.
Stop
but
doing that.
But in the playoffs, he's gonna take it up a notch.
But brother,
Defensive
nah.
wise,
Since what?
Jimmy Butler does it every year.
That's a vet, man, brother. All right, bro. Yeah, man. I'm not comparing that little young, immature nigga to no vet like Jimmy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he is a good defender. He's a good defender in general. Then when he has to take it up a notch, then he becomes a clamp defender.
Yeah, I'm more often times than not. Again, on ball. Yeah, if he up here, give me Vando. That was my only
Whatever,
thing.
bro. You're
Give
sipping on
me
that fucking hater.
Vando. Vando is a try hard. He obviously he got less responsibility. That's the only reason he on the court.
Yeah, what
That's
the
the only
fuck
reason
else
he
is he
on the
gonna
court.
do?
I know that's why I just say that's the only reason he on the court anyway. So again, if Ant up here, Kawhi on here in 2024, give me Vando.
Why you got to
All right,
point
so
Ant specifically?
what you want to put? What you think Braun should be on here at all? What?
No, God bless my nigga, but no.
All right, take Braun off, take Prince off, and just put Draymond down and let's move on.
Yeah, I think I'm with Byron. I'm gonna go. Yeah, Brian, get the hell on.
When they tell him when he needs to defend, he locks shit up.
It's the same argument that with Ant, twin.
And
Like, the sample size is just too small, bro.
Ant has the
Jay Will says the sample size don't matter. Jay Will says sample size don't matter.
Bro, how often do you think LeBron gonna be on ball guarding? Be honest.
Like for a quarter.
No, he's not. Who they gonna stick Braun on?
Braun not going for no.
Like a little quarter. No,
Man,
I didn't. Listen. What I'm saying is that a quarter, like it'll add up to like a quarter. Like it's a little.
Oh my gosh, bro!
I ain't gonna.
I know you love that man, but listen, we gotta move on, man.
The first round, all he's gonna do is roam off of AG.
Like put Draymond down on tier 1, and everybody else we get rid of him. So let's just move on.
I think GP. Okay, all right.
They say GP2 ain't been good this year. That's what they told me. So I would put him tier 2, me as well. But they said he hasn't been that good.
You said Draymond tier 1.
Yeah, and then you could just put GP2, 2, and then the rest of them go off.
Can I say something real quick though? Like,
what?
I think GP2. I think GP2 is the clamps defender.
Can we drop Kawhi down? Like, please, like just like.
It's bothering me too. It's a argument too, bro.
That's all I ask, bro. I ain't trying to cause no problems. That shit just bothering me because I done seen him duck some smoke this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He be having to do backline defense and shit. I think that's it for the on-ball defenders. We good? Jay Will, we good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to this question that Jay Will posed. which has me a bit perplexed. But
I'm
the
gonna start.
first,
I'm gonna start off with Key.
you gonna start with
See,
Kiana?
yeah, I gotta see what she think about. See what her when it comes down to Tatum and Brown.
I'm hungry, so don't ask me no BS.
Oh
You
wow.
hungry?
What's up?
So what we're doing is creating the standard for the playoffs for the stars in the league. So based off who they play, right? How much weight would it hold to you if they perform at a certain level versus other teams? So like in the first round, let's say you draw the Pacers. Let's just say that happens, right? And Tatum plays at a standard that you have, or Jalen Brown does the same thing. Would it hold the same amount of weight no matter who he do it against because the performance is still elite or great, or do the competition of this team matter?
I think more specifically, it's like the matchup and not the team. Because like you can say the Bucks are like this contender in the East,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean they don't really have any wing defenders, so I expect them to cook in that matchup.
So you would make it all about defense.
Yeah, I think that's to me more important than
So if Tatum or Brown,
because like it's the same thing with like the Suns. Like for example, if we want to take it out, there's just not a lot of teams out east to do this with. But if like against the Suns, like there's no defenders for them, so I expect them to cook every time we play them, even though they're a team with a KD led team that people may say is like the top in talent is better or equal or on par. They don't have nobody to guard them, so they should cook.
here's my thing with that though. If you play the Orlando Magic, it's like a 5 game series or maybe
Hmm.
4 game series, but they have a great defense. That's going to be just as impressive as if Tatum goes off or Jalen Brown goes off as the Heat or the
I,
Bucks. So wait, no, you said the Bucks, so let's stick to the Bucks. If they did a great job or an elite job against the Magic and did it against the Bucks, it would hold more weight against the Magic because they defense better.
yeah, I think they have better defenders. Like if you're more impressed by Tatum and Brown cooking Pat Connaughton and friends than the lengthy defenders that the Magic has, then God bless. But it's not moving me at all.
But but if you sweep the series, because they can't really challenge you for real.
Hmm.
But the defense was there. That's enough.
So, but are you talking about how they performed individually, or are you talking
Yeah,
about?
individually.
Yeah, so I think the matchup matters.
Okay. All right. Well, I got her answer.
Like, you don't think that makes sense? If they're
Nah,
like,
it makes sense. It makes sense. It's just like I don't know if I'm sitting at the team. For me, if a team can't challenge me back and actually like have a chance to beat me, I think there's more pressure on performing to me. I don't think if I'm gonna beat you 4 or 5 games, there's no really pressure to perform against you.
okay.
But I get where you coming from. Uh
So like if you take the Lakers and the Denver series, the Lakers felt no pressure. They got swept.
you said the Lakers,
Yeah.
they did feel pressure. That team could actually beat them.
Oh Lord, hold on. Siri's talking back to me. Say that one more time.
The Lakers felt pressure because they could actually beat them. I mean, yeah, because the Nuggets can actually beat them, so they felt that pressure.
Okay.
You're,
Okay.
I
Well,
think you're mashing two things. I feel like you're mashing.
That's an interesting
you're
topic.
breaking. You're breaking
I
up. Haven't said.
Now, I want you. I was just going to go to you next. Like, how do you
no,
feel? Because when
shit.
it comes to these players you see on the list, right? What I'm basically trying to say,
Haven't said zoom in a little bit for me.
what I'm trying to tell everybody on the panel is, they're going to play They're going to play a 7 game series in the East. They're going to play 7 game series in the West. If you see this player do their thing, they ball, they did their thing. How much weight are you going to hold it when it comes to being impressed by it, based off, I guess,
think
matchup, defense,
I
opponent,
think
competition? What is it? Or is it all equally the same? If they balled out, they balled out. It is what it is. Like,
so. You're saying because I hear her argument more than I hear yours, but I see both sides. You're saying if Tatum and Brown perform more against Milwaukee versus good Orlando defenders, you're leaning toward them performing more against Milwaukee because they're going to feel pressure because Giannis and Dame or Middleton can make it a series so they can potentially lose.
Yes. Because if I go the route with just the Magic, I'm beating their ass in 4 or 5 games.
But that's due to the team, though.
Yeah,
that's due to the.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't feel. My thing is. I don't feel. I think my thing is about pressure. I don't think the player feels any pressure.
So how? But that's not making sense because that's not making sense. You can't say Orlando has a great defense. And they're not going to feel no pressure to perform, and they have a great defense.
They're not going to feel no pressure. They're not going to feel that much pressure to perform, bro. Our team just finna beat these niggas, regardless. Regardless how I don't got to play ass, but I don't got to play elite either. I could play good.
I think you're arguing.
Play decent.
I think you're arguing two different things.
I think he's going more mental about the approach of what I'm about to get myself into. More so, if I play the Magic, they got the defenders, but are you saying this is what I'm supposed to do? Like, are you going that route as far as the Magics? Okay, I
understand it.
I see both sides.
I see both sides. I'm just not leaning. I'm not leaning to his point because how can you say a team has a great defense? But, Tatum and Brown going to the series, we're not going to lose, so we can just ease our way or coast our way versus going to play Milwaukee and both of them average 28, 29 points. And that's expected because they don't got nobody that can stop those guys. And you're more impressed with that because of pressure? Because of Orlando doesn't have a team to beat Boston? Like, I don't understand that. It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs. Upset happens. Shit happens. You still got to go perform.
That's not going to happen.
Nah, Ed, you're looking at it through one scope, and it's defense. Orlando's got a great defense. Okay.
That's what he said.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that's not the way you should.
Thank you, Sharp, in the chat.
That's not the way I look at it. They're not worried about Orlando, and they shouldn't feel pressure against Orlando because of what they're going to bring on the other side, and they got the players to combat their offense and everything. It's not, and Jay Will's 100% right. You don't feel no pressure going up against a new team. They've never been in this position before. Then going up against a rivalry.
Yeah, it's more mental, bro.
Right,
it's more
with
mental.
A player like Giannis, with the experience that team has, you have Damian Lillard, all that stuff. You don't have any. They should have zero pressure against Magic compared to what you do against the Bucks.
So you're going to be impressed if Tatum averages 32 points against the Bucks.
Can you guys hear me?
Well, I'd be impressed if Tatum averages 32 against the Bucks and wins. Yeah, and it's impressive that he does it against the Magic, but that's something that's.
But the win is dependent on everybody else. He
exactly. can. Okay. But if he's averaging 32 and he's balling out and he's doing his thing, they're most likely gonna win unless the rest of the team shits the bed.
But that's a different conversation.
Yeah, if y'all are impressed by Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown,
you guys are talking about. You guys are talking about something different.
Beasley and friends, then God bless.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I think
you guys. Wait, hold on. You guys are measuring Jason Tatum as a player based upon a team accomplishment. Like they should beat the Magic, but we're talking about like how it impacts his individual.
I'm not talking about winning. Okay, I'm not talking about the win.
Wait, let me land. Okay, you're talking about him and how he performs as an individual player. Mm-hmm. If he gives you like an inefficient 20 against the Orlando Magic and they win, or he scores like 30 efficiently against
they're gonna knock him
Bucks, down. I don't see how like it's more impressive about him doing that against the Bucks when like he struggled against the Magic, who actually have players that can defend him. Then you question him as a player and if he's able to score against a certain level of defense.
Exactly.
That goes to him as a player.
Okay. I'm not making this. I heard everybody argument. We were just talking about it. If y'all want to go defense strictly, then we're going to go defense strictly. That's why I started this off by asking, what do we want to go with? I made my argument. Regardless, if the guy averaged 25 points, they can beat the Bucks with him averaging 24, 25 points. And don't have to be 28, 29 Tatum. They can do that. Their defense not that good. They can do that against that team as well. So even though you went down to 20 points per game on bad efficiency against the Magic, which
So
is
what are
not
you
going to happen,
saying?
by the
So
way.
he averages 24 points.
That's not going to happen.
So
She went to the
Okay,
lowest
okay,
of the lowest to make it a point. That's not
like,
going to happen against them either.
No, but even if he drops 30 and it's inefficient, like you still look at
30
the
against
game.
who? Inefficient against who?
The Magic. What I'm saying is that if you like whatever team that literally has defenders who can defend him, it doesn't have to be the Magic. Whatever fucking team you want to pick, you still look at him and you look at the game and you say he's having struggles against this level of a defender. That's what when you looked if he was able to perform against. No, I don't want to bring this up. I'm sorry, Kiana. But if he was to be able to perform a little bit better against the Golden State Warriors, to me that would have been more impressive because he literally, for the first time in the playoff run, played an athletic wing as his main defender. That would have been more impressive than all the other shit.
More impressive than what though?
Jimmy was his main defender in both series.
My nigga, I'm talking about against the Golden State Warriors.
But you said his first time facing a wing defender. He faced multiple wing defenders.
No, I said an athletic. I'm sorry. Can you not hear me? Athletic wing defender. Athletic.
What do you think Jimmy's
not? He's not as athletic as Andrew Wiggins. No.
Oh, okay.
22 Wiggins is not. It's more than 22.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me that Jimmy's as athletic as Andrew Wiggins?
Yes, in 22. Yes.
Okay.
We're talking
all right.
Andrew Wiggins when he was young, when he first came in the league. Yeah, not 22.
Okay. We're doing
He's
that.
not that athletic anymore. What?
Gotcha. That's why Jimmy Butler has a.
And Jimmy Butler was a better defender than Andrew Wiggins in 22.
You're right.
On the ball, like what? The thing about here's the thing about this though. As a team, they had people outside of Wiggins that balled down. It was more defenders that can ball down on Tatum along with Wiggins. That's what played the difference. It wasn't ISO Wiggins and JT. That's a myth. People think it was just nobody helping. Wiggins is on the island clamping. No, it was not. He had help, like a scheme, with better defenders than the Heat, with Tyler Hero and all the other guys on the court that made it more difficult. That's what happened.
Yeah,
and they struggled.
With the head of an sorry.
Yeah, I know. If Jimmy would have had some of the same defenders outside of just Bam, like the Golden State Warriors did, they would have did the same thing to him.
Yeah, but it also helps when you have an athletic guy on your person.
I never said it don't. The other people made it.
You just fucking said. You just said Jimmy Butler's the same athletically as Andrew Wiggins.
Yes. But he don't have the other people around like Andrew Wiggins did.
He is not as athletic as Andrew Wiggins.
Okay, we're just going. We're not sticking.
I mean, he's not though. He's not though.
Thank you, Ev.
But who's a better defender? Yeah,
but he's not. And he's not as athletic as Andrew Wiggins. And if you want to pinpoint it to that year, I don't even think I can come out and flat out say, "Oh, he's for sure, but better on ball than Andrew Wiggins." I don't think I can even say that. Andrew Wiggins was damn good on ball that run. I don't think he said Jimmy is the same athletically as Wiggins. I don't agree with that.
Defensively, yes, he is.
Forget the athleticism. I'm talking about defense.
Y'all making this shit about offense. Defensively, athletic, he's better. He's just on the same level. I don't know what y'all having a hard time to understanding about that. They're on the same level. And the nigga's still better on ball
forget
anyway.
about the whole athletic.
He's smarter.
Yeah, exactly. That's my
he's stronger. Like what? He's stronger and he's smarter. Like what are we doing? That's not even my point though, Ev. The point was Wiggins was not on the island with JT. It was Draymond, Clay, GP, all those other guys with a scheme. You have Hero on the court, Kyle Lowry. You have Duncan, all them other guys. You could not bring other defenders to help Jimmy like the Warriors could do with Wiggins. That's what my point was.
That still goes to the point of if he was able to perform against the Golden State Warriors, it would have been more impressive because of all of the shit that you just said. Which goes to Kiana's overall point of she not really moved if he does this against a team who don't really got the people like that compared to a team that does.
And
everything
the
you just
Warriors
said don't change the point though.
No, it does because the Warriors could actually fucking beat them. That pressure is on the Celtics every game. They have Steph Curry on the court.
So he couldn't beat them?
What?
He didn't have the same pressure.
We're talking we're going from the Magic to the fucking Warriors. Y'all made it about the defense. I care about the defense, and also this team can actually score against you, put the mental pressure to beat you on it. Not just defense without the mental pressure and the challenge of beating you. If y'all want to go defense only, fuck the mental pressure, fuck the team actually beating you, then let's move on. We just gonna
That
make it about
mental,
defense.
that mental pressure would mean more if they actually had somebody who can defend him. If they have nobody that can defend him, like it's not really moving me.
No, but the
We're
pressure
gonna
comes
disagree with
because
that
they
then.
could
That's fine.
lose
We can
the
move on.
series. No,
I can name plenty of bad or not that good of defensive teams, but their offense was really well. And guess what? If you don't show up, they're beating your ass, regardless if they don't got people to guard your best player. We can do this right now.
But that's not pressure.
What you mean? It is pressure because you could lose the series.
Exactly. That was my whole point.
The Magic cannot beat the Celtics in no universe.
Okay.
That's the difference.
That's the whole point. You guys said it doesn't matter about the winning. You're talking about how
If
he
he-
performs. Pressure comes in.
Team can beat your ass,
just so I understand, you're telling me that if he goes and he performs really well against the Bucks and they win, it's more impressive than if he performs really well against the Magic and they win. Like not the Boston Celtics as a team, but the Jason Tatum as an individual player.
Yes, to me, yes.
Yeah, me too. What?
So Jay Will, you don't think the Knicks can beat the Celtics at all, too, correct? You don't think the Knicks can beat the Celtics?
I think they can present a challenge.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You think the Knicks can beat the Celtics?
I think it stops at 6. But I think they can go 2-7 with them.
And you don't question. Do you think the Knicks can beat the Celtics in the series?
No.
Okay, so you mean to tell me if Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown perform better against the Milwaukee Bucks versus the New York Knicks is more impressive because they beat the Bucks? Because the Bucks have a chance?
Bringing the Knicks into this convo, I would go Knicks more impressive than fucking Bucks. I think the Knicks are better than the Bucks, nigga. I've said this. I'm on wax. I'll say it again for everybody.
But you were saying that you think the Bucks have a chance, but you think the Knicks don't.
I said the Bucks got a better chance than the Magic. We're talking about the Magic. Don't act dumb. We're talking about Magic. Y'all niggas said it would be more impressive.
So who has the best chance to beat the Celtics in the East to you? Who has the best chance to beat the Celtics in the East to you? The Knicks?
He said Miami.
The Heat.
And then who?
Knicks,
yeah, because I'm just coming back. I'm trying to see where y'all
Bucks.
at. I've been trying to see where y'all at for the longest. I ain't go.
Bro,
Go
I
ahead,
started off asking, what holds more weight? What's going to be very more impressive for these stars in the league, East and West? I said, y'all want to make it about defense matchup only? Or do y'all want to make it about my argument, which is if the opponent can present a challenge and create a pressure to beat you or make it more difficult to beat you, is it more impressive? It's more impressive to me if a star performs against that than it is just a defense that's good, but they can't actually present no challenge to beat you.
I think
pressure in the series.
y'all can incorporate both, bro. Like last year, right? I don't think anybody had the Knicks beating the Heat, but the way that Brunson performed was impressive. You know, people gave him a lot of accolades, a lot of respect because of how he performed. Yeah. Right? I think you can incorporate, having the defensive personnel to bother you, but at the same time, maybe the team, isn't really a threat to you, quote unquote. Exactly. I think it still adds to your resume. I don't think it has to be one or the other. I think you can have both.
The Heat is the better team than the Knicks. So the Knicks felt more pressure than the Heat did. So when Jalen Brunson performed against a team that was better with a good defense, then that was better than them, that became impressive. If Jimmy would have cooked the Knicks last year, I'm not going to be sitting up here talking about I'm very impressed by Jimmy Butler cooking the Knicks when the Knicks didn't have no shot to beat the Heat. And their defense was still good, though. That's my whole point.
I mean, but the Knicks had a great defense, though. Yeah, I think so. If he cooks, like that's good.
It's good, but I'm not gonna put that much weight on it, though. That's what I'm saying. The team can't actually beat them.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys are missing what Jay was saying. The Magic.
No, they not confused. They just disagree with me. That's what I'm listen.
I get it, but I think you can
disagree with me. So we don't have to stay on my argument. We can just make it about defense. Let's just move on. We're making it about defense matchups only.
But they've never.
Let's put the list down.
They've never done that before. But they've never done this before. That's what I'm saying. Like, Ev, you're telling me it's more impressive if Jason Tatum plays well and beats the Magic than if he plays well and beats the Bucks? Is that what you're saying?
So I'm saying if he performs better against better wing defenders, guys that can contain him, guys that can get stops on him consistently, yes, I'm more impressed with that than him cooking.
No. Just answer me the question. Answer the question. If he plays at a high level against both teams, the Magic and the Bucks, and he wins both series, you think it's more impressive that he did it against the Magic than the Bucks?
You're making it about the team. I'm making it about the players. So it's not the
That's
same.
it.
We're not having the
But you're
same
playing the
conversation.
team. Yeah, but that's what Jay Will said. That's when it comes into play. That's why winning and
Well, then
pressure
we're
are
having
different
two
things.
different fucking conversations. I'm not making a conversation about the team. I'm making a conversation about the players and who can guard who and who can stop
Well,
what.
I don't know
Nobody
what
on the fucking Bucks can guard Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
I'm not
but it
doing that.
doesn't. But it
Okay,
doesn't
so
matter
let's
because
hey process. That's fine. That's what they want to do, bro. That's cool. That's how they want to get down. We found our criteria. It is defense only. That's the only thing that fucking matters in this
Hold
situation right
on,
here.
bro. I don't agree with that, bro. It don't have to be just that.
That's what it is. It's about matchup defense.
No,
The
I
Magic
think-
has no shot to beat nobody in the East. It's a 4
No.
or 5 game series.
Well,
respectfully.
I think everybody should have their own opinion, and whatever your criteria is your criteria. I think 11-10 is in the middle. I don't disagree entirely with your pressure argument, but I would think that any playoff series is pressure. Like this whole notion that just because you're playing a lesser seed, like you don't feel pressure, I think that's ridiculous. Just my opinion. But I don't think that we all need to work off of the same.
bro, they would be a catastrophic.
So you thought in 21, the Nets we had pressure. You thought that was pressure to beat the Celtics?
I think in any playoff series, you should feel pressure. Like, unless you just
Not about should feel pressure.
Jay Will, what the fuck point was you just making with that?
No,
you think the Nets had no pressure?
Do y'all really think every playoff series you feel, not should, you feel pressure to beat an opponent? Do you think that? Do y'all really think that?
I don't, but
yeah. I mean, if that's how they think, shout out to them. But I was growing up taught that on any given day, any team could be beaten. So if you just walk in there cool, calm, and collected, like you can just plow through anybody, shout out to them. But I think they feel some level of pressure. I think
literally why I said 10 minutes ago upsets happen. Like literally why I said
okay,
that.
bro.
Ev,
we talking about this is the NBA, bro. This ain't no March Madness
feel like
shit.
I do
This
feel
ain't
like
March Madness, bro.
Listen, if you don't,
playoffs too.
but listen, there's such a thing as not rising to the occasion that you end up playing more games in the series that you shouldn't. Like last year, right? Boston went to 6 with the Hawks, right? People thought that was a sweep or that was only 5. So you can get caught slipping, like actually spending more time in the series that you should not if you're not responding to the pressure.
And I do think just real quick, I do think there's
I don't even see Byron.
I think there's different levels of pressure. I think Jay was talking about like it's going to game 7 and like you have I think that if you are expected to win something, you have a level of pressure. If you are not expected to win anything, I think that's when you don't really have pressure. Like I do think that like in that series, the Boston Celtics would quote unquote have more pressure than the Magic. Because nobody expects them to do shit.
You don't think they felt pressure in Game 6 versus Atlanta last year? Like,
I agree with Heaven Said Premise. She came in with there's different levels of pressure. I think that's perfectly put because 11-10 made a good point as well, saying that if the series go longer, now it creates a pressure. But the thing is, though, for me though,
how is that different than me saying that because
going into a series
in every playoff series,
because going into the series, I can go down the line. 2015 Cavs when they played the damn Hawks, they did not going into the series. It's no pressure. I don't feel no pressure. We're gonna beat these niggas' ass regardless how it goes. So when you go into a series, you're not gonna always. Every series is not gonna, to Heaven Said's point, create the same amount of pressure. If you want to say I'm exaggerating by saying no pressure, cool. I'll take it back. I concede to y'all. Y'all right. Okay, y'all all right. The word no pressure is an exaggeration. I'm doing too much. The amount of pressure is where she came in with. I agree with that. So the amount of it is extremely low for me. So I'm going with the series for Tatum or Jaylen Brown against the ones they feel the most highest pressure against to perform and win. That would be more impressive to me.
I got a question for you.
That order for me, the Magic would not be in the top 3. But according to this, we're gonna have the Magic top 3.
You don't think that if you are a certain caliber of player, there's just an expectation that you're supposed to perform to a certain level?
Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
So like So like you don't think Jason Tatum, we have an expectation for him to perform to a certain level no matter who the fuck he plays.
Yep,
Bingo.
I think
And if
so.
he's unable to play to that level, there's a, like I can say like what the fuck, which
Yeah,
is I think
I agree. Yes.
which is where I think Kiana can correct me if I'm wrong, is where I think Kiana's coming with, where like because of the way that the Orlando Magic is built, they seem to give Jason Tatum more problems where he's unable to meet expectations, and pressure stems from expectation.
Bingo.
And if you are unable to perform to that, okay.
Heaven said,
And if you are
No,
unable
let
to,
her finish. Let her finish. Nope.
if you think Jason Tatum is a certain level of player and he's unable to perform to that level, that is when people start to knock you down as a player. That's what I think Kiana's saying, which makes sense to me. We're talking about, we're not talking about the Boston Celtics as a whole. We're talking about Jason Tatum as an individual player. If Jason Tatum is unable to play to a certain level that we expect him to play at, it will impact the way that we see him and where he's ranked.
Bingo.
Okay, so Ev and Heaven sent. Let me flip this question to you now. Flip the way it's said. If the Boston Celtics lose to either one of those teams, you'll be less shocked if they lose to the Orlando Magic rather than the Bucks and Jason Tatum.
I don't know why you keep.
Hold on, just
That's
listen.
not the same
Just hold
conversation.
on. I let her finish. Just listen. So you would think this is what you're telling me, that if Jason Tatum doesn't play that well and he gets not shut down, but they do a really good job against him in Orlando and they win the series, it would be less shocking to the NBA world than if the Bucks have a better chance against them and win and then and do a good job against him. Like, come on now.
How do you have a hold on. Process. With all due respect, how do you listen to somebody just break down something so perfectly for 1 to 2 minutes and you just ignore the whole point and stay back on what you wanted to say the whole time?
Because Jay will a million times have brought up the point of also factoring in winning the damn game. Heaven sent keeps saying it's about Jason Tatum. It's not about the team winning.
This is unreal. This is unreal.
But you guys are ignoring that.
Is this not great players though, and how they perform?
I think you need to clarify the individual
player. It is about the individual player because process. I think what will happen is if there is an upset and they do lose, we will look at Jason Tatum, and if he performs to a certain level and just everybody else is complete shit, we're not gonna just shit on Jason Tatum. We're gonna be like the whole team is a piece of shit, and Jason Tatum was out here just carrying by his fucking self.
Thank you.
But okay, but and on the flip side, if we win the Magic series and Jason Tatum is inefficient and his numbers are below what his regular season numbers are, the whole talk is gonna be slandering Tatum, and he got carried by a super team. Like
how don't you understand that process?
I don't understand.
Versus
we're talking about him
process.
as an individual.
Process versus if they beat process versus if they beat the Bucks.
Ev, I just got back. Somebody called me. Can you explain what you were saying?
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I was
Come on, Key. Come on. Say it again, please. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't say
that. Go ahead. Hold on. Let us say it again.
My whole point was, did you even hear what Ev said?
No, I didn't hear anything. I'm sorry. It was an important phone call.
You didn't even hear what I said either.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I don't know. It's just the individual. It's not the team. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses. I don't.
Jay, you think the Warriors had any pressure going to that Kings series?
Yeah.
Oh
wait, so for you guys, it's about individual performances. It doesn't matter if you win or lose.
The question was, how did Jason? The question is about Jason Tatum as an individual. I don't know why you keep bringing up the entire team.
But doesn't him playing well correlate to winning? Like, come on, are we that crazy?
But now you're baking in. But Jay will now you're baking not Jay will. But so this is what you're doing. You have fixed what the variable is to then say what the conclusion is. The variable that we are changing is his fucking play, not if they win and lose. So
oh my God! But doesn't that go hand in hand? Heaven said.
Not in this convo. The variable
you guys are
is
way
his
too
play.
literal, man. Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer? Because you would
that was the question.
Process, bro.
The
my God. I know what the question was, but you
But process. Think of Luca, right? Luca's ranking continues to rise or stay where it's at because he typically performs in the playoff setting, even though his team may not win, right?
Yeah, but the last time
That's
he performed
what we're
well
talking
in a playoff
about.
setting, he went to the Western Conference Finals. Winning correlates to playing well. I don't care. Like, obviously, there's times where guys go and they dominate a series. They ball out, and they don't, and their teams doesn't pick up their slack, and they don't win. I get it. But when you're talking about the Orlando Magic, and you're talking about what this conversation is about, and him playing up to par to what we need Jason Tatum to do, I just think that winning goes hand in hand to your performance. Because if he doesn't, like, I don't know, man. I guess it's just me. You guys are right. I'm not saying you're wrong. The question is his performance and how he plays. But to me, at some point, we can go on to the second level of the conversation and talk about, okay, but also you have to win. And Jay Will brought that point up in his convo about pressure. Winning the series matters. He brought that up in the question.
I didn't say
the pressure part. You said the pressure
feeling,
of winning.
not actually. I'm not making it about you have to win this series though. That's not. I'm making it about the pressure of feeling like you can lose it. That's all I'm doing. Feeling the pressure of feeling that you can lose the series.
Okay, feeling you can lose the series means you gotta win the series. So it goes.
It don't mean you gotta win it. But listen. I want to respond back to Evan.
He's basically saying that you have to look at his performance when he has to win. Right, not like what the outcome is, not like what the overall outcome is.
If he says that, Evan, that he agrees. But process, if that's his premise, Evan, he's actually agreeing with y'all. He can't see it.
Yeah.
So I mean, because the expectation is to beat the Magic, hands down. If you don't do that, so he's actually making a premise with y'all. But what I want to say to key point, I think to you at the same time, because Evan, you did say what you said, and I agree. The only thing that's hard for me about why I still stand where I'm at. Is because the same thing can also be stated for the team that we quote unquote say don't have people to guard him. If he go out there and stinks it up, they win or lose against a team that cannot guard him. He would get killed worse, right?
Yeah, but
right, Ev?
You're right, but I think the question, what I heard was you were saying that he performed well against. Like, I do think in that situation where with the Bucks, he has more to lose than gain. Meaning, right? If he plays well against them, people will brush it off and be like, of course he is supposed to. But if he loses, he's going to get slandered. Like, but your initial question was he plays well against the Bucks. Are you moved? Kiana said no. I agree. I'm not moved.
Okay.
If he plays bad against them, I'm sure Kiana's gonna be like, what the F? Right, Kiana? I don't know if she's there. But like I would be like, what the F?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I do think this. I can tell this is going to be a very lengthy conversation.
No. We just gonna have to. We gonna end it right here, and we just got to pick this back up.
So, that's why I was getting to it. Y'all are funny. Because again, when it first was starting, and it's not going to drag, but when it first was starting, I seen both sides. I just don't understand how process and anybody else potentially don't lean to the other side, because your question was about how individual players perform against actual, whether teams or players that can guard teams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it was. I said,
I get your point.
All these stars in the league has to go into a 7-game series. And what series are you gonna be moved by the most?
You know what ended the conversation
versus the ones you're not.
You know what ended the conversation to me? When Heavenson or Kiana, I don't know which one, made the point about a series, or even 11-10, a series being prolonged or whatever the case may be, and you having that pressure in that game 6 or in that game 7, but they're still not expected to win. I think that's what ended the conversation, because at the end of the day, that's still pressure then.
Like, yeah, but Jay Will said going into the series, of course, if you're playing with your food and you're losing,
yeah, you're gonna feel it later. Yeah,
you're gonna feel it. But he said going into the series, if the Celtics are going into the series with the Magic, they're not gonna feel. And I agree with Heaven said, and so did Jay Will. You're not gonna feel that much pressure compared going into a season with a team that they think they can lose to.
But Heaven said countered that with another good point. Star players have expectations in the playoffs to perform, no matter who you're
playing. That's on both series, though.
No matter who you're playing.
That's in any
They
series,
still talk
though.
about Joel Embiid series against the Brooklyn Nets.
But the pressure, but the pressure,
but they still talk about that fucking series. Star players are still expected to perform in the playoffs regardless.
but the
What
pressure is
Brooklyn Nets? You talking about the KD one?
No. I said Embiid.
no, but the pressure.
Embiid averaged like 21 something like that against the Nets. People still reference that fucking series about he didn't perform well. He didn't do that. That's literally the perfect
pressure
point.
rises. But no, it's not, because that series didn't go the way that was. It was gonna. That's not what he needed to do to win that series. We swept that team. It was not. That's
it don't fucking
ridiculous.
matter. It don't.
But again,
bro,
at the end of the day,
go ahead.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Let me ask you a question, Process.
We swept them because we swept that team.
Let me ask you one question. Process.
Go ahead.
One question.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Jason Tatum. We're focused on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum plays the Orlando Magic. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 42% from the field. The Celtics win 4-0. What do you think going to be talked about?
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh my God, he's got such a good team. He didn't play up to his standards. He still won the series, but it's the Magic.
That's what I also go.
Why was he inefficient? Why did he only average 21 points?
Yes,
they're gonna bring up the defense, But
they had a
but Eb, I said the same shit. If he do the same thing against the Bucks with a less defense, he gonna get killed worse.
No, they're gonna. What you talking about? If he averages 21, 22 against the Bucks and they win the series?
You gonna get killed worse.
No, they're the best team in the East. That's expected. They're so deep. They're so deep.
Here's why that's a contradiction, because you just made it about defense. There's nobody to guard the nigga.
You changed it though, because the initial ask was saying if he plays well against the Bucks, right? Like I think everybody agrees that if he doesn't play well against the Bucks, I think everybody agrees that if he doesn't play well against the Bucks, he's gonna get slandered. That's why he feels pressure to not end up being in that situation. Yeah, but I think because you can inject pressure here because he will have quote unquote for his individual performance, quote unquote, less pressure per se, because literally there's nobody to stop him. Whereas you can argue that when he does have somebody that can defend him, he does have to exert more to do the same level of production.
Yeah, I get it. You think and that's why I said we finally met our common ground. Y'all think it's more pressure against the team with the better matchup defensively than it is against a team that can actually.
That is not what anybody said at all.
That is what you guys just said.
No, it's not. No, nobody ever said that.
Dog, what?
Nobody ever said that. No. Nobody ever said there was more pressure.
Yeah, nobody said more. Nobody said more. Don't do that. Nobody said more. The word more? No, the word more. Nobody said that.
I'm gonna have to write down. I'm gonna have to write down everything I say. This is fucking.
If let her go.
I think because we were basically saying which one would be more impressive. J. Will was the one that brought in pressure because he feels pressure is what would make it more impressive.
Yes.
Yeah. So the initial conversation wasn't about pressure. It was about like what do you think is more impressive?
More impressive, correct. I never said that you face more pressure.
Yeah, but we moved it to pressure, and then y'all, unless I'm crazy, we moved it. I brought in pressure.
I'm gonna be clear. I never said that because it's a tougher defense, they are facing more pressure. I said it would be more impressive if he was more efficient and scored more points or had a better stat line against a better defense. I think it is more impressive. I said about pressure was that I think in any series, you're going to have pressure. That is all I've ever said about pressure.
Okay, so well then I'm gonna say this.
Are you still crazy? Y'all agree? That's what she said.
Y'all stand on it's more impressive. I'm gonna still say this. Y'all stand on it's more impressive against the defensive matchup than a series that has more pressure in it. That's not is that sound better? Right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. That's the difference. Y'all think it's more impressive?
Well, listen,
I'm going with more pressure in the series. Period. So we found our common ground.
Everybody,
we got to rank these. We got to put this in. We got to put these the teams that it'll be most impressive with in order another time. But this was a good discussion on criteria of how these stars will perform in the playoffs. What's more impressive? We finally got to a common ground on it.
J-Will, how are you ranked? Are you saying that if he plays well against the Bucks and if he plays well against the Magic, which one is more impressive?
The Bucks.
Okay.
It has more pressure in it. That series had more pressure.
But I think So
But
just
you don't think either team can beat them.
just to clarify,
The Magic cannot beat the Celtics
just
whatsoever.
to
You don't think the
just
Bucks can either.
They have a better chance. That's why they create more pressure, dude.
just to
What?
clarify, I just want to clarify my stance. I feel that if he performs well against the Magic compared to the Bucks, I think it is more impressive. But if he shits the bed against the Bucks and the Magic, I think he gets slandered more so for the Bucks for shitting the bed on the Bucks.
Oh man. Okay.
Why are you laughing? I do
Okay.
think
I know that to be true too, but obviously that's not factoring into why it's.
no, but the
But
reason why I think so is because he shouldn't be shitting against a team that cannot defend him.
I hear you.
That's just bad.
I hear y'all, but yeah, once again, we know in the playoffs, it's not gonna always come down to individual defenders. So the Bucks can come out there with a scheme or a zone or something like that, and that could be the cause of it. So that's why I said like this. It's about more pressure.
But the
Win this
Magic
series,
have a
man.
better personnel to defend him, though.
They do. They do.
Yeah, so they would be able to have a, a good scheme as well as better personnel to defend him. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tatum.
Eli. We just talk about Tatum. Which one would be more impressive in a series?
Did I say Bucks or did I say Magic? I don't know
You
what I
said it
said.
would be more impressive if he performs against the Magic. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It'd be more impressive if he performs against the Magic than the Bucks. We've been arguing about that shit.
What I'm saying is that they have a better personnel.
No, Eli,
They still have a better
Said they had
personnel than the Bucks. I don't know what Eli's talking about.
Eli know that. Eli know that.
Okay,
Eli
so
know
that's
that.
what the
But
combo is.
he think that the wing defender has to matter for that in this conversation.
Well, listen, it's about to go right back up, y'all, because I see this is just going to go on and on. But again, if you made this far in the episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as you can see, the next episode where we pick this back up and we actually do the ranking or talk about the tiers and things of that nature, it's going to be a good one. I think, like Jay Will said, we set out a sort of kind of clear understanding as far as how we want to conduct the list. So shout out to everybody that took part in the episode today. Byron, West, Heaven Sent, Jay Will, Kiana, 1110, Process. And if I missed your name, I'm sorry. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out Fact and Stats on all platforms at Fact and Stats _ everywhere. And check out the Daily Sports Show at 11 a.m. Eastern Time every day. And thank y'all for the support.